On Appliance Boot Camp. This is Mike Sneed coming to you live. I'm sorry, I'm running like always. Seems like I'm always running a little bit behind time. Man, I want to thank everybody for rocking with us. Today I was going to talk about something totally different tonight, but like always, I have to talk about what exactly I'm going through at the current time and moment. And I just got out of I was in one meeting, had to leave that meeting, jump on this one, jump on the meeting right before here, and I feel sorry. I feel sorry. Anybody watching the town of Selma that they're gonna have a real heated, like they're gonna have some real heated debates going on tomorrow, um, and I feel sorry. I feel sorry. You have one group that has they want the Head Start program um, to stay in a building. Unfortunately, they don't own the building. They could have owned the building, from my understanding. They could have bought the building. It used to be an African American high school, and the alumni and stuff could have purchased the building, I think, for $1 or something like that. They decided that they didn't want to, with all the alumni and all that. They decided they didn't want the actual purchase the actual building. This is me from what I've gathered. The actual town went in and bought the building, renovated the building, and now the town is telling them they got to find someplace else to put their head start. The town doesn't want to accept their rent anymore, and they're upset that they got to leave the head start. I just was on there. I was just telling them, you don't own the building, you don't, and you don't even own the Head Start program. You know that's from the good graces of the government giving you money, giving you grant money to run the Head Start program. We got to start making plans to actually own the building and to own the program. So they're in a bad pickle, in a bad pickle. When I first came here about 3 years ago, I begged them. I begged them to come down here and buy these buildings with me. I begged them. A lot of people that was on that call, I went to personally and said, "Hey, let's pool our money together and get these buildings." And now they're in a situation where they can't buy a building and sell them. They're now realizing that they've been gentrified, and it's a bad feeling when they tell you, "We don't even want your money. You need to move on," and you don't have much recourse. It's bad. It's bad. I feel sorry for them. Wish I wish they would have bought they would have bought the school. And I asked them, why y'all didn't buy. I asked them why y'all didn't buy the school. No, it's just about, but we didn't have the money to fix it up. But you got the money from the Head Start program. You've been paying rent for 40 years at that same place. Why not take that money from the Head Start and fix it up? You could have owned it, but they're in a bad predicament where they don't own it and they tell them they got to go. Like I say, I'm sorry for them. I hope I hope both sides to come to some type of resolution where it be good for everybody. But me personally, if I don't own it and control it, I ain't fighting for it. I'm not gonna fight for it if I ain't got ownership and control over it. Even if they do allow you to actually get the building. Now, they can go up on your rent so you can't afford it. They got so many ways to get you out. If you do make enough noise about it, they'll just go up on your rent. So it's not feasible for you to stay. Then you with the government. If the government comes in and and say, hey, we're gonna have a freeze on federal funds like they love to do. Now you ain't got the money to pay your staff and none of that stuff. So we gotta get to a point where we're doing ownership and control. That's what I teach you all here at Appliance Bootcamp. I teach you how to have ownership and control of your not only your business, but get ownership and control of your life. That's one thing I don't have to worry about here. That I love. Let me get this counterflout. Jesus Christ, I got it. That's one of the things I love. Can't nobody come. Can't nobody come kick me out my building. I own my building, and they could have bought buildings down here for $15,000 cheaper, and put the work in to fix them up. It was no excuse at all. And so uh, they're in a bad predicament. I don't want you all to be in this predicament where somebody is telling you got to leave your job, you're getting laid off, and this and that. I want you all to own your own businesses and stuff. Like I said, I felt sorry. I felt sorry for them. I felt sorry for them. Honest, I feel sorry for them. Because right now they realize you can't buy anything. The prices are going up so high, you can't buy anything. I think right now the actual the climate right now, a lot of people don't. Unfortunately, right now they don't have the I think it's apathy would be the word in their heart for low income like they used to. A lot of people now are starting to turn unfortunately, a lot of people now are starting to have to harbor hate and dismay in their heart for low income people. So it's going to be hard to get somebody to actually get some compassion. 'Cause a lot of people are saying, they tired of people giving stuff away all the time. So feel sorry for them. Like I said, right now that's where my head is at because that's why I just got finished talking to them. Matter of fact, I had to get off the meeting early because I had to come on here. Tomorrow they're gonna have a meeting at the town hall about it, and I wasn't gonna go, but now I'm gonna go and watch the fireworks and see what comes out of this thing. But I can't keep telling y'all enough. You want to own and control your actual destiny. Own and control your businesses. Own and control your buildings and stuff. Ownership is the only way. It's the only way. I personally, I personally, I wouldn't fight for something I didn't own. If I owned it, yeah, I'll go fight. Or if somebody within the area owned it, I would go fight. But if it's owned by the government, I ain't fighting 2 cents for something owned for the government. Because I know how the government is. The government do you like they doing them right now. Somebody else come in the office got different opinion than the person previous. They make changes and you done. So I would not be dependent on the government for nothing. I'll make sure that I'll go to the government to make sure that it's a plan to try to make it as equal of a playing field as possible. But I'm not gonna be there putting all my eggs in the basket with the government and beholden to them. So I actually feel sorry for them. So don't know. And no, and I'm here as one of the business owners, and I have to look at both sides. I have to look at both sides. It's a delicate act here. You're at one stage. You as a business owner, you know what you need for your business to actually thrive and be successful. And 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 it's some place we need to go in order for it to get there. To get there, and it's coming. You can't hold it back anymore. Then on the other hand, I know that I don't know where else they're going to go. The people who don't have any money and don't have any skill sets. I don't know where they're going to go to. They can't stay here anymore because the prices are going too high, and now they're actually like they're coming and say you ain't gonna have no daycare for your kids. No, so you ain't got nowhere for your kids to go and whatnot. They're making it so you want to get away from here because they with all the resources and stuff. They're gonna make it so that you don't want to stay. They're gonna make it so you want to leave. So, uh, oh boy. So, feel sorry for them. Feel sorry for them. I'm gonna read some of the stuff we got going on in the chat. Hopefully, I can get my head up and get back. get back into this broadcast tonight. And it's bad because I'm good friends with everybody on both sides, and I hate it. Prince Yasser, Uncle Mike, love you, sir. Thanks. What's up? What's going on? Because we don't read. Mr. O, Mike, when are you going to be able to schedule our spots for the convention in June? Also, when will we be beginning the process of pulling our money together for the warranty company? We already got the actual building. We got the okay that we can use the building. I will be talking to I go ahead and say I'll be talking to Jeff on Wednesday. So Wednesday morning I'll be talking to Jeff, and I hope to go over then the actual ticketing process so you can actually buy your ticket. Right now, as far as pulling our money together, I have to meet with the my actual one of my business mentors. He's actually getting us set up with guys who actually kind of like a broker for insurance companies that want to actually sell their businesses and stuff. So I need to meet with him and talk, and then I'll be relaying that back to you all, and from there we'll have an idea about how much money we need to have and everything. So, but right now I want you to go ahead and start saving your money up. What we need is about 300 people to actually put in about $3,500, and that will get us $1 million to get started, at least for this year. It might be some once we get to it might be somewhere it might not cost us $1 million. It might be something where what you call it we can do we might have to do a couple of years to get the price. I don't know, but that's the stuff we're gonna have to look at. But the thing of it is not to wait like Dave waited. They waited and waited, and now that rug that got pulled from under, we gotta be proactive, and that's what I was trying to explain to them before I left. Hey, you gotta do something for the kids right now, but the main concern is you got to get where you own your own building and you got total control of the program. So that's where you got to get to. And so I hope they understood that. But if not, you just pushing the can down the road. So if they come one time for you, they coming back again. You ain't gonna get them off of it. They're gonna be coming back for you again. And DCNF. What's going on, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Quentin Hodge. Hey, Mike and ABC fam. Hey, how you doing? BK from the Rockies. What's up, ABC family and friends? Hey, how you doing? My apps. What's going on, Mike and ABC family? Michael Campbell. Say hey, Mike and ABC fam. All right. Mr. O, I'm in. Okay. If we do the actual, we are doing it. So Mr. O is in. Paul Brown said, "What's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing?" And that goes back too with this is what I was going to talk about. So I got that purged out of me now, so I can go ahead and talk. What I was going to talk about uh, is the what you call. Uh, you know, it's getting to the point now. We knew that some degrees. I was going to talk about trash degrees and trash courses. I might go ahead and change the title. If I had to get that out my head because that's what's going on. Um, uh, some degrees right now going to college just ain't worth going to. If you go on for psychology, social work, communications, those type of degrees, we know those are not worth it. You better off sometime not even going to school for the return you're going to get and whatnot. But people like it because I'm getting this question from you all about appliance repair. People, any math involved? uh, uh, in math involved in doing appliance repair. Man, most unless you can be doing something where you're doing design work or something, most careers only take about sixth grade math. So why would you be afraid of it? But what happened, a lot of times they push those degrees because it doesn't really require you to do anything, but read a book, and you can, and it doesn't cost the university any money to actually do it. And a lot of the stuff is subjective. There's not a right or a wrong answer to it. So that's why people go into those degrees. Um, Same thing with, and they shy away from engineering medicine, accounting, because those are is right or wrong. It's a clear right or wrong, and it's something that requires you to actually see results from. Well, the same thing now has actually leaked over into this appliance, not appliance, but not the appliance. Let me take it back. It hasn't leaked over into the appliances, but it has leaked over into the online courses and stuff that people sell. Now, these online courses, the equivalent to getting a social work degree or communication degree is the courses that teach you. I'm going to teach you how to start a holding company. We're going to teach you how to register your LLC. We're going to all this stuff where it doesn't really give you a business. It doesn't give you anything. It's all just paperwork. And all they done, they're going to teach you how to start trust company and all that. Knowing doggone well you don't have you all complaining about 199 to buy the course. You ain't got nothing to put into no holding company. You don't have nothing to put into no trust. Um, just having an LLC and don't make you no money is crazy. And a lot of you all come from those courses here to Appliance Bootcamp. I already got an LLC and I got a holding company. Why, how much money you make? They made a penny with it, and then you want to use that same stuff as your appliance repair business, and it's just crazy. But same thing. Those courses now are starting to be just like the social work degree. You all are buying it because you don't have to do anything. It makes you feel good because you get you get your articles of incorporation from the state, and all you done is just filled out three questions and paid $125 down here in North Carolina. Do you feel like you've done something comparably to other people you know? Oh, I got a LLC. I got a trust. I have all this stuff, but you don't have anything in it. It's not making you any money. Appliance repair and the appliance repair course that we teach, not only myself but the ones that Master Samurai, Fred, SSG, uh, Dryer, uh, everybody, TML, everybody who teach these courses, they give you something tangible they can go out here and make money with. That's the equivalent to getting what we're teaching is the equivalent to you all getting an engineering degree. For you all to go out here and make money. Not only that, it's giving you all a real business. It's not something you all just talking about and hoping and planning that it happens. We're giving you all a real business, giving you all a way to really change your lives. Same thing. If you buy the ice cream parlor, is something that you're gonna have to have some money to get started with. But if you got some money, the ice cream parlor make you money. It's something that's real and tangible. So you're gonna have to start getting away from that easy stuff and that paperwork type stuff for these online courses, and you're gonna have to get start going to some of these courses. They're gonna give you a true business and something that you can go back to the person who's selling you that course or selling you that training and tell them yes, what you done was correct. I was able to do exactly what you said versus something that's gonna take you 3 years or 4 years. Some of them now are starting to push the timeline out 3 to 4 years because they know in 3 to 4 years you ain't gonna stick with nothing no 3 or 4 years. You don't. You all barely stick to something 2 weeks hard. They know you ain't gonna stick to nothing no 3 or 4 years. With this appliance repair course that we do, appliance boot camp, it's a weekend. We give it to you in the weekend, and you out here and running, get your business going the next week, and then you are trying to sign up for third party warranty company. You get your first contract probably about 2 to 3 weeks, and then you out here doing your first call, making money. Within 2 to 3 months, you got your money back, and you moving. So I want you all to actually look at that. Don't fall for the okie doke. Don't do not fall for the okie doke. I want you all to not be like the people. Lord, I shouldn't say that. They didn't fall for the okie doke. Uh, they, I don't want you to be like that, where you get to a point where they got you cornered in. I want you all to actually own and control everything that you all are putting your effort and time with. I know I felt sorry. One lady, I guess she's been working at that place almost 40 years. I feel sorry. You've been working there for 40 years. Don't have no ownership or anything of it. You know, I personally just wouldn't give that much of my life to something that I don't own. And you can't give it to nobody. You can't do anything with it. If they can, if the people who run the program come in tomorrow and tell her, hey, we don't want you here no more, there's nothing you can do. You just have to pack up and leave. So don't want you all to have to go through that. I'll read a little bit more, and like I say, they got my head all messed up because they're in a bad fix. Uh, Arzu, Nuzu, hey, how you doing? Slick, what's up, everyone? Okay, he failed his inspection today, but I got left in too small. All he got left is just too small thing. That's no problem. You know what you gotta do. Keep it moving. It happens. It happens to everybody. So now you know where you need to go. Like I gotta go there tomorrow to my actual container. Matter of fact, I'm getting it blasted tomorrow. So I'll be doing a video for that. But at the same time, I got to go over there and actually go to the inspection department, make sure all my stuff is good, and I don't have to make any more changes. But that's the stuff you need to watch. You need to watch stuff like that. What Slick is doing, where he got 40 acres of land and he's developing it, putting it together, figuring it out. That's the stuff you need to look at. This stuff now with people getting you all to it's getting to be crazy. Uh, Getting you all trying to hype you all up because they go buy cars and they go buy watches. This stuff is getting to be crazy, and people fall for it. People are falling for it. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it that people are falling for it. Um, and here it is. You all are putting together real businesses. And you all are doing good. Matter of fact, on Thursday I might have the young man come in that I actually was mentoring, and he been through Appliance boot camp. He's doing fairly well. He came by this morning. And him and I talked, and he was getting ready to install a gas cooktop, and I was showing him how to do something real quick. But that's something where he actually been able to provide for his family and stuff. And that's what we teach you. We teach you all how to provide for your family. SQ Services LLC. So what's up, family? Hey, how you doing? They networking. What's going on, Tyran? He said, "What's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing?" I saw the pictures. I think your wife was putting on Facebook from y'all vacation, man. Very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. Yeah, here we go. Mike, a certain YouTube business creator has changed the name of their channel and course for the sixth time since I've been looking at YouTube. You need to have a trust if you have no need for a trust if you have no money and property. Yeah, yeah, I noticed that, but they stay with it. That's the thing. Shout out to Erica and Classic Clown. That was something she said the other night. I caught one of her videos. You know, what we're teaching, the appliance boot camp, I don't have to. I haven't had to change this thing in almost going on 20 some years. It's the same. The same thing that worked 15 years ago for me is still working today for me. And I'm in the process. I talked to my nephew on Monday. We making the switch, and I'm in the point. I'm giving it to my nephew. So it still works. You all have picked up the same thing that I've been teaching for the last 15, 20 years. It still worked for you all. I know the YouTuber that you're talking about. Uh, I, Man, yeah, it's crazy that they keep switching. They switch the name. I say it's like on if you ever look at the wire when Stringer Bell or Avon Barksdale they have a bad package, they bring it back in and repackage it and give it a different name. They throw it back out there on the street, but it's still bad. But people still buy it. They buy it because I don't know the flashy stuff. Matter of fact, I was talking to Slick about this earlier today. Slick and I was having this conversation uh, uh, about having a line of credit. I'm still haven't quite wrapped my head around it. But him and I have, we have conversations. I have conversations with all of you all. But him and I was talking. Are you truly borrowing money if you get assets and you get a line of credit on your asset? And the way I was looking at it, I was like, okay, if I have $1 million sitting in the bank, um, if I go grab 100,000 out of that $1 million, and I know that I can pay the 100,000 back before the end of the year, I get the 100,000, go do something with it, and then I put the 100,000 back before the end of the year. And that's kind of been what I've been doing. But what I've been doing, I take the 100,000, go buy something with it, and then I have to wait to about another year at the end of the year to replenish the 100,000. Then when I get the 100,000 again, I have to go out and buy something else at the beginning of the year, and I work through that 100,000 throughout the whole year. And but once I put that 100,000 into that project, I don't get to see the 100,000 anymore. I get to see the completed building. I get to see the completed business. And I get cash flow from the from the businesses and stuff. But I don't get to see that large sum of money sitting there. Uh, so uh, so that so sometimes you want to see your cash. Sometimes you want to see that cash, especially when you see everybody else say, "Oh, I got 400,000, $500,000 cash sitting here," and whatnot. Same thing with when I went there and I saw like $3 million Abdul and them had sitting there that he could write a check for anytime he got ready. I was looking at that like, damn, if I had that cushion, I wouldn't have to always feel like I'm behind that ball all the time, and I don't feel like I wouldn't have to feel like if anything just went off the rails just a little bit, I'll be in trouble with that project. Well, now because of going to the bank and they showing me how to exercise my property, where they now say, okay, you know, for 100,000, all we need to do is see $125,000 worth of property. So if I can show them a piece of property that's worth 125, they'll give me 100,000. I can get more because I have a lot more property, but I want to keep it at 100,000. So I told them no, all I want is 100,000. And the reason why I keep it at 100,000 because I have at least 100,000 passive income coming in that I don't have to get out here and go work for. So if I got 100,000 passive income coming in, if I get in a coma or something like that, I don't have to worry about my wife and them not being able to pay it, and they come take a piece of property or whatever. And the same thing, the property that they have put the line of credit on, I don't care about it. I would actually sell it for 100,000. So I don't really care if they take it. But that's something I know I can pay back. So with that being said, I was telling Slick, am I truly taking a loan out, or am I just really still taking my own personal money out the bank? Because I'm repairing it back, I'm replacing it back. Unlike if I'm going out getting credit only thing that if I get credit on my name alone on my credit score, then only my good word or my credit score is what they're going on how to actually I'm going to pay things back. I look at it almost like I'm trying. I could be lying to myself. Slick say I'm lying. I could be lying to myself, but I look at it as if I got my money is I got my money in properties, and so with that, in order to get the cash, I can still pull cash out of it instead of me having just like if I had gold bars. If I needed to pull money off of it, I would have to cash it in and get the for the cash. I would lose my gold there, but with these properties, it's good. I don't have to cash them in. I can just pull the cash from out of it, then push it back. And so what I was telling Slick what my plan is. Um, I would take this take this shipping container stuff that we're doing. I'm gonna see how it goes this year. I'm hoping to turn right at 100,000, 80 to 100,000 out of it this season. If I'm able to do that, then next year I will actually go and I will actually do another one or either do two of them. So then when I do another one, now I will I will actually now get 200,000 off of it because they're saying once I develop this property, get it up and running, they say it should be worth about 130, 140. So now I could take the 100,000, I could take 100,000 off of the building I have now, and they're gonna give me 100,000 on, and I could take 100,000 off of that new ice cream policy. Now I got 200,000 to go out there, and I could maybe step it up to a better lot or something like that, or either buy two lots, and then the year after that, I'll pay all the money back. The year after that, now instead of just taking 200,000, I can take 400,000 and go do stuff. And that's how I plan to play the real estate game going forward. Kind of like what McDonald's done, where I take my cash, go buy properties. I got a actual system and a product that I can put out there that make the money, and keep doing that, buying the real estate and putting those shipping containers and stuff on, and developing the properties. So that's kind of what I'm kind of looking at doing, and seeing if that works. So I don't know if I'm actually borrowing money or if I'm just taking my money directly out of my buildings and stuff. And but I only take it out as much as I could actually pay back. So that's what I'm gonna be looking to do this year and next year. So okay, in networking. Um, Scott Steffler, you the man. Oh, thanks, I appreciate that. You really help a lot. Thanks, I appreciate that. The networking. Okay, here with BK from the Rockies. Using a line of credit based off your assets can be used as a cushion to get stuff started or completed. But you have to manage your assets and cash flow to not become overloaded. Yeah, I'm not going to pull all of my, I wouldn't pull all of my uh, 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 buildings and stuff in because I can't make that much in I can't make that much in a year. So I'm not doing that and go out here and try to bite off more than I can chew. I can pull off 100,000, and I can make that I make that passively, and I ain't got to worry about that getting put back. The network. Here we go. Yeah, Slick said he's still not convinced. I'm not either. I go back and forth with the Slick. I'm not either. But I got it there if I need it. I still not quite convinced. But the more and more I think about it, I think I think it might be a little bit different. Slick been beat me up saying no, it's the same thing like a credit card. I said no, I don't think it is quite like a credit card. It's just like I got my I don't I'm not storing my no. You can have currency just in just about anything, but we use paper dollars for our currency. You know, because a lot of stuff doesn't it will spoil or rot. So you can have $100,000 in potatoes, but you don't want to keep $100,000 stored up in potatoes because the potatoes going to rot and your money, your prices and stuff go away. But if I got 100,000, I can have $100,000 in gold or silver, and that's usually a hedge against inflation because what happens it holds its value. So the let's say if I got the corn, I need to get my gold coins too. I need to show you all my gold coins. Okay. Like this silver coin right here. It has the same purchasing power it did today as it did back in what year this coin is. I have to look and see. 1952. It has the same purchasing power today as it did back in 1952. So whatever I could buy in 1952 with this coin, I can buy the same thing today with this coin. It hasn't lost its purchasing power because it's silver. Now, if I had my money in dollars, if I had my money in dollars, say for instance, I know people do this all the time. Mike Sneed gonna do it today too. All right, so I have these $100 right here. So if I got my money in this $100 bill right here, this $100 bill uh, tomorrow is not going to be able to buy me the same thing it can buy me today. And the reason why you can tell, um, if you're looking at money, let me find something right here. Let me find one. A lot of you all probably know this, so um, this one right here, when you're looking for money, this right here is going to be what you look at. Um, this right here, you wanted to have the red ink. So if you look at money, you want stuff to have the red ink. If you find any money with red ink, that's what you want. This one right here, you see it has green on it. So if you see green, you see up here in the top, it says right here at the top, Federal Reserve note. This is a Federal Reserve note, meaning this right here is not backed by any gold or silver. This right here is only backed by inflation. Uh, this right here, um, a lot of people call these um, treasury notes. This one right here, I'm gonna see if I can find it. Uh, Trying to see if they say treasury note on here. But anyway, if it has the red ink, that means this right here was actually, if the red ink, that means that it was actually backed by gold and silver, the resources in the U.S. United States. So it holds its value. This same $2 bill is not worth $2. I have to look and see exactly what it's worth. But in order for the United States to print it, they had to have gold and silver behind it uh, to actually hold its value. When we went to get off the gold standard or the silver standard, and we went to this Federal Reserve note, they just started using inflation. That's why your money is not worth anything. So instead of me holding cash like that, I take this cash. So like the hundreds of dollars that I have in my pocket right now, tomorrow I gotta go pay. I'm not gonna go buy no Rolex. So you see me tomorrow, I'm not gonna go buy no Rolex. I'm not gonna go buy no Lamborghini. I'm gonna actually take that money and I'm gonna go pay them blast. So I got to take that money instead of going buying a Rolex or a Lamborghini. I'm going to pay the sandblaster. When I pay the sandblaster, he's going to blast my shipping container, get it ready to be primered and paint. Now, the hundreds of dollars that I just showed you is actually going into my shipping container because I'm actually putting value and stuff into it. So I took that hundreds of dollars that I just showed you all. I'm putting it into my shipping container and storing it there. And from there, if I need to ever go back and get my money out the shipping container, I can either sell it, but because I'm gonna have it on that property, I can go back to the bank and say, hey, those hundreds of dollars I took out the bank on January the 9th, I put it in that shipping container. I want to pull a couple of those $100 back out, and they'll pull it back out from me like that. That's the way I'm looking at it now. So it's just the same way. Instead of me having a $50,000 car or watch or something, I'm gonna buy a farm. I'm gonna buy a farm for $50,000, and I'll store it. I'll store my money there, and hold its value. And then when I ever want to, and that it would appreciate. Just like you put money in the bank, you get no interest at all. But if I put it out here on the property and I put it out here in some tangible asset that appreciate, I'm now making more money to hedge against inflation. And because I'm going out here putting the work in of developing the property, beautifying and stuff like that, I'm going to actually get a bump, get my money back for my sweat equity too. So y'all hit that button. Okay, thanks, Frank Evans. DCNF is not like a credit card. Thanks, man. I feel better. I feel better about it. I feel better about it. So okay, yeah, it's like a loan secured by collateral. Yeah. Now, in the past, I'm trying to think. I never had an attorney to actually. I'm trying to think. In the past, when I before I started doing what I do now, paying cash and stuff, I remember. Well, we had to have a closing attorney for our house. Um, but prior to that, when I got out of college and I brought my first car, I didn't have to go to no attorney to sign anything. But with this, I have to actually go to an attorney to actually sign your line of credit. So okay, yeah, line of credit allow you to get things done while managing cash flow. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at it as. This is the first time. Honestly, this is the first time I've ever done it, and like I say, it puts me into a totally different game. Now that I can go still grab some of my cash back out of these properties, and not to go buy nothing crazy. You got to have something. You got to have a plan that you're doing something with. BK from the Rockies. It's hard to get convinced to use your assets value. But you just can't bite off more than you need. I say have your line of credit as a form of FU money that you can use if needed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And like I say, I have a year to pay it back if I pull something out. So I got a year to pay it back. So that's not a problem. Now all I gotta do, I gotta have a zero balance at least 1 month out the year. So I'm not. Right now. I don't have a need for it. So it's just gonna sit there. So I have a couple of months of zero balance. Slick. I look at it like a credit card that you own, but someone else tells me you win, but someone else tells you when and how to pay you back. Okay. Okay, there you go. DCNF. Line of credit also have a lower rates and normally you lock in for years. My business has one locked in for 10 years and the interest. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so you've done it. That's great, man. That's great, DCNF. Okay, my app say he found at 5.6. Okay. They're gonna slick. DC and Apple Appliance have a lot of credit. It's totally different than Steve have a lot of credit. Yeah, because I go out there and buy the I'm gonna go out there and buy that Lambo and all that other stuff. Yeah, no, I'm actually scared of it. I'm actually kind of scared of it. Like I say, first time I've done it, I'm I haven't went out and try to grab the cash out of it or anything. So I haven't done that process yet. But we have opened it up for the where I can go get it. So maybe right now I'm good because I got everything I need for the what's it called for the shipping container. I got the cash already for that. I got cash already for the actual land. If that comes up anytime soon. Only thing I would do if it came up, I would probably uh, use it. If I bought the land, I would jump on it then to get the land much cleared off and get something on that land so I could take advantage of it. BK from the Rockies. Last point from no, you're doing great stuff, man. Because you all teaching me. That's why I love this. You all are teaching me this. Because, like I said, I'm going into something I've never done before. So now keep telling me so I won't get myself in trouble. BK from the Rockies. Last point for me about line of credit. See it as you using your asset so you can act as your own bank. Yeah, I thought about that too. I said now I'm pretty much my own bank. I'm using my own assets in my own bank. But it's going to get to a point where eventually my cash flow with these little small businesses going, my cash flow will actually pick up and I might not have to go grab it. But I don't know because every time I'm doing bigger deals, no, I stopped doing deals that were just a couple of $1,000s. Now I'm looking at 50, 100,000 deals that I'm paying cash for. So slick. I would rather use something not tied to something I already own free and clear. Yeah, that's what gets me too, because I don't like the fact that that I'm using. I'm actually putting some debt onto something that I got free and clear. Now I could probably wait a year. I could do this. I could actually um, get the ice cream parlor up and going, get the ice cream parlor up and going, purchase the actual land, but then I'm what's it called? I'm sitting on it and can't do nothing to it for a year and wait for my cash flow to come back up, and then it'll be next year sometime before I can actually do something on that land, make a move on it, and that might be what I do anyway. But once I get that land, I want to enjoy it. I'm 50 years old. No, I don't want to be now. I don't want to say, oh, 5 years and stuff there. I'm going to get out there on that land. I would like to get out there now on that land. Miami Appliance for Credit Service. Yeah, the main rule is to never over leverage. Yeah, right now I didn't allow them to look for any other property, put no other properties or nothing on it. I just said the 100,000. Like I said, 100,000 is something uh, is is, is uh, is something I can pay back passive, without me doing anything. Slick. Start another business and get credit with that business. I don't quite like I don't quite like that credit stuff like that. I like the way I just done it with my real estate business. With my real, it's not really a business. It's my real estate LLC. So I have my property in my real estate LLC, and from there, it's just real easy for them to just look at what I have, and it's a lot easier for me. Um, Use other people's money. Now, other people's money and other people's time got me in trouble when I first got into business. So that's why I started paying cash for everything. Me using somebody else's money, I'm not as mindful of their money as I am of mine. If it's mine, like that's my property and all that stuff, I'm making sure that I'm putting my stuff back. If somebody else's stuff, they can come get it. I don't care if they come get their stuff. But I'm not as mindful of their stuff as I am of mine. Um, but like I say, I haven't used it yet. Okay, slick. It's the same concept, I think. The same reason you set up a trust and an LLC, keep it separate. See, slick. Every time I get to feeling good about it, he calls me early in the morning and got me to have me thinking about it all day long. Oh man, Slick must be right. I shouldn't go get that line of credit. I should have just I shouldn't I don't never need to use it. But like I say, I'm trying to get a lot more comfortable with it. Just right now, just the fact of me knowing that I have that cash sitting behind me, and something else goes have to go wrong, I'm happy. It makes me sleep good at night knowing that I have that there. That now I can go out here and it just have my back. If I go out here and like I said, I'm almost out of it with this shipping container. Once I once I got the engineers, get the engineers out my pocket, hey, I'm going, and now we're starting the demo. So like I say, tomorrow we'll be sandblasting. After the sandblasting, I'll be coming in then and doing the primer. I'm gonna do the primer on Wednesday, and then after that, we're gonna start taking everything out. I'm gonna start patching stuff up, and hopefully then I have by the time I get ready to start patching stuff up, I have the actual what you call out there. I have the electrical and water temp poles and water and stuff out there, and then we can actually get to building that thing. And I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna build it. You all gonna see me build it just like I've done my ice cream parlor. Here, I'm gonna build it and put it together. And that way, when the next one comes, hopefully I have land by this year. I am ain't no hopefully. I am gonna have me some land by the end of this year. Even if I don't get this one, I'm going to. As soon as I get this ice cream parlor knocked out, we're gonna start on those two houses, and then I'm gonna be looking for land the whole time I'm doing those houses. I'm going to go get me some land, and next year I am gonna listen to Slick and buy me about two containers and fix them down there on my site. And also, what we decided to do, we're gonna actually put a banner on it. DCNF collateralize keep you focused and on task because your assets are on the line. Helps keep you honest. There you go. BK from Iraqi. You can get the line of credit and yeah, and just sit on it. Some of us do that and helps you sleep quiet well at night with the reassurance or capital. Yeah, that's what I've done. That's what I've done. I'm just sitting on it. I'm just sitting on it. They go slick playing devil's advocate. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just sitting on it. And I also wanted to go through the process of actually seeing how it's done. What once I go and I actually maybe grab some money off of it or whatever, uh, I might then just do a video of everything you have to go through to actually do it. Not in your name, so it's not in my name. It's in my actual Sneed RIH, and show you if you got real estate in the LLC, all the stuff you have to go through. No, it wasn't no straightforward thing. I had to turn in I think like 2 years of tax returns. I had to fill out asset sheets. They had to look at all my cash flow. Um, um, they got to get the estimates or the appraisal of the properties and stuff, and all that stuff has to be signed off. It ain't me just telling them, oh, that property is worth this. No, they have to have somebody actually sign off saying that's what it's worth. And then from there, you get to choose a lawyer that you want to. I say close that you want to close with, and then they send it out to the lawyer. You go sign it. But it has taken 4 or 5 months of a back and forth to actually get it. And now that I have it, if I don't use it at the end of the year, then I can just go tell them, hey, push it over to the next year. I want to keep it there. And then I got until a year to pay it back. So that's a good thing too. Instead of having to go out here and people do these hard money lends and stuff to do projects and all that, I don't have to do no hard money lending. I can actually just go out here, get it, and as long as I pay it back at the end of the year. If I don't pay it back, then I can spread it out for a certain amount of years and stuff. There goes Slick. Might go get that line of credit, put some new wheels on that army truck I've been telling him to sell for 2 years. Not at all. Nah, my actual army truck. I actually been driving it. It actually is better in the wintertime because the heat from the engine and stuff it keep you pretty warm. Only thing when it rains, the windshield wipers it don't do much with that rain. So, but I actually been driving it. Matter of fact, what I'm doing, I'm actually putting an inverter in it and running some power outlets. They used to have the 24-volt outlets where you can jump stuff off the different army vehicles, airplanes, and stuff. I'm in the process of switching that out so I can actually plug in my freezers and stuff. Not gonna use that army truck. I'm gonna have a little trailer I'm gonna pull behind with ice cream freezers and stuff, and take it out to some events. So. Yeah, yeah, I can't sell a challenge card. Nah, nah, I love my little truck. I call that the chick magnet. uh, the money pit truck is the new name. That's I get so much joy out of that truck. I get to come out here and work on it. Every time I get in it and drive it, I get all the thumbs up and everybody waving and blowing the horn and not blowing the horn, giving me the one finger salute they used to. They blow the horn and give me the thumbs up, and I can keep up with traffic. So no, I really like it. I really like it. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. If you hadn't already, sign up for Appliance Boot Camp, man. Oh, young lady, I'm telling you, this right here is one of the appliance repair has been so good to me and my family. I said I say it all the time. I don't know where I would be if it hadn't been for appliance repair. It's taken me all across the world. It has paid for uh, for my kids to go to private school, to pay for them to go to college. It has allowed me to be able to pay for all the bills and stuff at my personal house. It's allowed me to do this right here, to do the appliance boot camp, to open the ice cream parlors. It allowed me to do all of this stuff. Came through appliance repair. If you would like to know how to start your own appliance repair business, own ice cream parlor, or if you like to get the book, I got the book also. If you want to buy the book, tell you how to start your own appliance repair business, click the link in the description. Um, we're actually we're moving, doing great things. I got the actual commercial washer and dryer on my box truck. I gotta get it off in here. Man, those things are heavy. I did not know how heavy they were. Um, so I gotta get them off and get them back in here, and we're doing good. I actually had to take two trips. I went and tried to go get them in one truck, and it wasn't the top wasn't big enough, so I actually had to go. And I didn't feel like taking my big box truck. I had so much stuff from the ice cream parlor in my big box truck. I didn't feel like driving that and go emptying it out. So I ended up taking my dump truck over there. They put it in the back of my dump truck, and then I just used to lift off my box truck to get it down. But yeah, if can't wait to get that in here. We're gonna be getting that in here tomorrow and Wednesday, and can't wait to start making courses. Once again, thank let's see what Slick said. He said Slick said appliance repair got his 16-year-old son ready to run calls because he know how much his friends make a their he know how much his friends make at their job. There you go. Okay, Frank Evans starting to look good for me too. Just working part time. There you go. There you go. So once again, I want to thank everybody for watching, and peace out to you too, Quentin Hodge, man. Um, I'll be talking to Jeff and the Rudy on Wednesday. Hopefully, I have information about tickets, and we can get those actually get out to you all, so you all can start purchasing them. And we got our class next week. It'll be on the 20th. The people who coming, I can't wait to meet you all. Looking forward to it. After that class, we're gonna be full blown national convention, getting that stuff ready. Once again, thank you all for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.